Grand Risings, man. You know what I'm saying? It broke my heart, you heard me. Realizing that, hold on, let that pilot pass. You know what I'm saying? It broke my heart, you know what I'm saying? Finding out that people ain't want the best for me. You know, it'll fuck you up, you know what I'm saying, to find out people don't want the best for you. You know what I'm saying? You could have showed them motherfuckers love, you know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers was adjusted to eating crumbs and shit. You taught them how to bake bread and shit, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna bite the hand that feeds you? Now you gotta eat from a long handled spoon. You know what I'm saying? That's what's, hey man, look, if you gonna cheat yourself, don't get mad when you don't treat yourself. And if you gonna cheat yourself, don't get mad when I treat myself. You know what I'm saying? They get bitter as a motherfucker because you getting better. A motherfucker that's getting better ain't worrying about getting better. You know what I'm saying? They gonna throw salt all on your name and shit. That shit just gonna make that bitch pop. You hear me? That's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker all in your mouth anyway. It should be popping. Should be booming. You hear me? And you gotta sit back and, you gotta look yourself in the mirror like, man, look, I can't be accountable none of the doubts or the decisions that people will wish that I have made, because they ain't gonna make them bitches for me. You hear me? You know they say one thing, don't kick a man while he down, man. And that's some fucked up shit when they do. But you gotta charge that shit to the game that's on their credit score with the most high, you hear me? You know, I do want to give some respect and show appreciate love. You know what I'm saying? The D. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D. I think it's 387. It's 3871. Shout out to D, man. Respect to everybody that been looking out in the tribe, man. You know, if you do want to splash out on me on Cash App, it'll be $781 THEVBYZ. I got half the payment to get my phone. You know what I'm saying? Because the phone I need to get, gonna be like $49. Plus, they're gonna throw a little tax on that bitch. So, I got halfway of that to get a new phone so we could get back to editing our videos and, get back to getting the quality up, getting more shots, you know what I'm saying? More quality, more audio videos, more visual videos, and more edited videos. But as right now, I gotta work with what I got, So I'm gonna just keep it funky, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get back into the mix, you dig? Quick little interlude, a little turbulence. But you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers can't amount to you, you hear me? Motherfuckers ain't gonna vouch for you because they ain't about you. They doubt you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be able to trust yourself. See what it is? They want you to put all your trust on a branch, you know what I'm saying? Instead of your wings, you hear me? Because that's what they did. You know what I'm saying? That's the mind frame of scarcity. That's the way a caterpillar would look at shit. And the caterpillar that don't want to turn into a butterfly, you know what I'm saying, don't want to see you fly. You understand what I'm saying? See, the caterpillar, you know what I'm saying, filled with a bunch of butts. And see, the butterfly is filled with that flight, that beauty, you heard me, that transmutation. You know what I'm saying? You got to sit back and you got to take all that pain that you went through. You can't just wallow in that shit. You can't just bottle that shit up, you know what I'm saying? You got to dispute that shit, man. I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going to speak from experience. I'm not perfect, bro. I don't care if you done fucked up the worst fuck up you could do on this earth. I don't care if you got the greatest deed done on this earth. Keep going, baby. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the Most High woke you up and gave you another rotation. You know what I'm saying? That's coach letting you know, like, hey, bro, you got a couple more plays, man. Bug out, you heard me? Go in, go hard, you heard me? Or go home, you heard me? So it's like, even if you know what I'm saying, you got some fucked up karma you dealing with, some fucked up choices, chances of changes, or you got some great karma, or you got some great choices, chances of changes. At the end of the day, you hear me? This vehicle that we got is to get us across the rivers of life. So why you just gonna stop in the middle of the ocean? with no devotion. You gotta keep it pushing. You heard me? You gotta get across the rivers of life because you never know what the Most High may reward you for. You know, it's a lot of people that's dead. It's a lot of people that's not waking up. It's a lot of people in wheelchairs. It's a lot of people missing body parts and shit, and they go hard. I swear to God, you heard me? So why you not gonna go in and utilize all the functions that you got? You know what I'm saying? This mind over matter, baby. You gotta put a lot of shit behind you that ain't gonna get you further in life. You know what I'm saying? And see that SR. See, in life, man, it's a lot of things that put a lot of people back. But then a lot of people get hold back because of that dead weight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, ain't none of us perfect. A lot of us turn saints with sinners. A lot of us that was sinners turn saints. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be grateful and mindful that you was even allowed to walk away from that life because a lot of people was on their last run. You heard me? And that was the last run. You feel me? So you woke up this rotation. It's time to strive, baby. It's time to be grateful. It's time to hit a powerful stretch. Hit a powerful set of affirmations. Go look in the mirror and do that gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Later on, you need to do some meditation. You understand what I'm saying? Get a little workout and stretch that body. Get that blood circulation because the Most High gave you the beautifulest thing on this realm of reality. Besides the animals, the trees, the wind, the sun. You know what I'm saying? The Most High gave us all these beautiful things we ought to be grateful for. And if you here, man, you got the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to step into your greatest form, to be the greatest version of yourself, to be all you could be, and be the best you could be. While everybody else really not even putting that work in. You know what I'm saying? They have stepping and you ain't having that. You feel me? And it's a habit when you know you gotta have it. So you gotta stay locked in. We got a whole lot of opportunities coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything that seems to be an obstacle in other people's eyes, with the right perspective and a bright horizon, you can see it as an opportunity. Opportunity to get better. You heard me? An opportunity to learn from that, person, to learn from that situation, to self-reflect. And when you celebrate, you on SR, you're a Brahman, you cleansing the waters within. Cool waters, you know what I cool out, man. So you a cooler, you know what I'm but you're still fire. You know what I'm staying farthest away from the blood clots, the bumper clots, the fuckery and the smuttery. You know what I'm You know that shit that don't get us nowhere. You know what I'm saying? The shit that the pigeons involve themselves in would never be the shit we own, the shit we dropping, because we them eagles, you know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together. Water seeks its own level. You know what I'm saying? You retaining your life force essence. You saving your go juice, you know what I'm saying? You allowing yourself to be able to give a spiritual cleansing whenever needed, whenever necessary, mentally, physically, because you saving that energy in extra pockets, which is called ojas and beretas. We'll drop a little up on that too to break that down a little bit, you know what I'm saying, down the line. You heard me, but man, you know, in this practice, you get to see yourself for who you are. You get to be accountable for who you are. See, a lot of people scared to step into this practice because this means isolation. This means self-reflection. This means whatever skeletons in the closet, whether you want the world to know or not, they gonna know. You know what I'm saying? What goes in the dark, what happens in the dark, gonna comes to the light. Comes to the light, comes to the light. Everything. But that's cool though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I done drew a couple bricks, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't hiding my hands, you dig? Instead of hiding my hands, I went to go wash my hands. Instead of hiding my hands with that shit on them, reeking and stinking. So I stayed up late nights crying to the Most High. I stayed up asking for that direction, that guidance, you know what I'm saying, for that protection in his presence, for that communication and connection. And when I received it even more, you know, the world started to hate me even more, you know what I'm saying, because I'm at peace within myself. I'm at peace with myself, you know what I'm saying. Some people in my past want to constantly bring up my past. And I'm like, I don't think you're going to ever get further in life by trying to bring up my past, try to make me feel some type of way. Everybody know what they did. Everybody know what they done. Not saying I regret what I did because I learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying? I learned my lesson when I was living in lust. I learned my lesson when I was living in a mind frame of scarcity. I learned my lesson when I was trying to lean on my own understanding instead of the Most High. I learned my lesson, you heard me, when I wasn't eating right. I learned my lesson, you know what I'm saying? All of that came from the self-reflection of living on this lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Utilizing this practice, SR, celibacy, you know what I'm saying? Bra man, what sense it make to stop halfway in the race? You know, to look at the fans and the wave and smile and cheese and drink a shot of this and then to continue the race. Nah, man. See, the thing about a car is you'll waste more gas cutting that bitch on and off. But if you keep the car running, then, you know what I'm saying, you'll be better off. You know what I'm saying? Good thing I got insurance, dog. I ain't gonna lie, these goddamn birds be fucking flying too close to my goddamn radiance. Too, you know what I'm saying? Look at this motherfucker, all of my radius. But every time I come out here and I charge my phone up, even at nighttime, you heard me, the homie come out and joke me. So I be breaking them off. I got a little water, and I had got a banana, and I found this pot. So I'm going to be able to borrow more water when I take my showers. You know what I'm saying? So we going to take a fire shower this rotation, wash clothes, stuff like that. You know, get the basic necessities situated. I should have some more opportunities coming up, you know what I'm saying, on interviews and, you know, shit like that. I'm trying to get a little material together. Because I may be able to do some gig work, create a little something for myself, man. You know, create me. I ain't gonna lie. I've been thinking about creating me my own hot dog stand type shit, even though it's gonna be in a grocery court. But that's a whole nother chapter, a whole nother subject, whole nother video. You know, I just wanted to chop it up with y'all about, you know, this SR, the celibacy, you know what I'm saying, being a bra man, you heard me? It's really to allow you to see what's under the waters, you know, how I be coming like waters, water, but it's a whole lot going on under surface. So you want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to see who you really are. You want to be who you really needed to be. You want to step into the greatest. Let me slow down. You want to step into the greatest version of yourself. You heard me? Try out SR. Just give it 30 days, man. You know what I'm saying? Just give it 30 days. Just try it out for 30 days. If you like, you know what I'm saying? It's a free trial. It don't cost you nothing but dedication, determination, and discipline. Nah. The side effects and the qualities and the benefits of this shit is it's gonna better your choices, chances, and changes in all aspects of life. So if you ain't trying to get down with that, then, you know, let me know in the comment section that it ain't work for you. But you know what I'm saying? Give it at least 30 days and try SR out. And tell me how it works for you. Tell me how things benefited you. Tell me how things didn't benefit you. You know what I'm saying? This to benefit the realm of reality that we living in, you know what I'm saying? They say hard times make good men. You know what I'm saying? Good times make soft men type shit. You feel me? So the times we in right now, it ain't time to get soft. It's time to, you know what I'm saying, iron sharpen iron, baby. It's time to get, you know what I'm saying, more in alignment with who you are and less stagnant. You heard me? But I ain't want to be no chatty patty and I ain't want to hold y'all, man. You know, if y'all want to lock in with me, I got more music, more videos, music videos. You know what I'm saying? I need to drink some water, man. I'm about to bust this bottle of water up in a minute. Make me a little tea. Go clean this pot out that I got. But yeah, man, if you want to lock in with the videos and the music, you know, just type my name in, man, on my SoundCloud, on my YouTube. It's going to be 781 THEVBYZ. Any donations or contributions or assistance or honor on the content, the channel, the music, any investments on that, it'll be $781 THEVBYZ. See me? And if you new, you don't know what to do, hit D. All the above. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You heard me? My 2 cents. You could either cash out, throw it in the wishing well, and wish me well. You heard me? So everything I say, take it with a grain of salt, to each his own. I don't eat what you and you don't what I eat. See me? Water is water, but there's a whole lot going on under surface. Y'all know what the vibe is, man. 888, peace and prosperity. Today the greatest rotation, tomorrow can only get better. We gonna be all we could be and be the best we could be. Choices, chances, and changes. Dedication, determination, and discipline. If it ain't adding value to you, cut it and don't add value to it. See me? Respect to everybody that's out there saving their money, time, and energy. All respects goes to the most high. See me? Y'all gonna have a beautiful rotation, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna be no chatty patty. I'm about to get this rotation started and get our videos and our content dropping. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Any videos you want requested, you want to see some topics covered, you know what I'm saying? Just holler at me in the comment section. I also got that number, but somebody told me that number ain't working, so I'm about to update another number, and I'm about to get this new cell phone soon. You dig? And I'm about to have everything up and running and get more things so we can start communicating and plugging in a little bit more. We about to grow this franchise, grow this enterprise. OrganicVbyz, that's my health and wellness business. Also, we got ADB, which is the last of a dying breed. That's my record label. That's my other business. You know what I'm saying? I also got products, health and wellness products for oral health. I also have other products for your hair, skin, and your beard. Also, you could digest it as well. It's also good for the insides. So above, as below, as within, as outside. You know what I'm saying? So I got that 360, 365 health program going on. And I also got another little membership. I got a membership going on. You know what I'm saying? You want to lock in and become a member, join a membership, unlimited membership access. All it is $15 down. It ain't no $15 a month. It's just $15 down and you become a member and you get exclusive information, videos, content, text messages, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn grand risings. You get an accountability partner. You get accountability partner, you know what I'm saying? Once you sign up to the membership, because it's the tribe, it's the community, and we keeping each other sharp in this bitch. But besides that, I have more music dropping, more content dropping a little bit later. I gotta go spend some time with self. This rotation is Saturday, so this definitely is self-care Saturday. But this message was dispersed to you by clarity. You understand what I'm saying? And having that visualization of where you need to be and seeing yourself for who you are and who you need to be. Start to see yourself who you need to be. You understand what I'm saying? Because life is always about shedding the layers. But once you step into this lifestyle, this practice, you understand what I'm saying? It gives you the opportunity to have that magnifying glass. It gives you and it provides you the opportunity, a hot shower with bleach spiritually to cleanse those spiritual demons. You know what I'm saying? To cleanse yourself mentally of all of those thoughts that's harboring around or sabotaging you in your future. Those cancerous ass cells. You understand what I'm saying? This practice, this lifestyle, celibacy, it offers you that. It gives you that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't do this not on this practice. I'm not saying you can't do that sober. You know what I'm saying? Because being on semen retention is a natural high, baby. So you're really not sober. I mean, you getting high off your own supply. You getting high off yourself. You getting high off the clarity and the love. You getting high off the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? You getting high off the esoteric flame that dwells within you. You getting high off your own pheromones. You understand? And not in a vain ass way. You love yourself, but you're not in love with yourself. You could be in love with yourself too, but it ain't in an arrogant, conceited, narcissistic ass way. This is true, genuine self-love. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, man, stepping on this practice is basically like you becoming your own filtration system. You filtering out the you know what I'm saying, you weeding the tares from the wheat. You know, you allowing yourself to become equally yoked. Your left hemisphere and your right hemisphere is synchronizing, giving you that ultra instincts. You know, allowing your pineal gland and all your other glands to be active instead of calcified. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, I ain't want to hold y'all. I just wanted to chop it up. You know, just get this practice at least 30 days, man. And you tell me if you could start to see a better reflection of yourself. Oasis.